To the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary direct from our assignment desk, otherwise known as my compost heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this hour. Oh, I got a letter. I hope it's not from LCI, because then I'm in trouble. Livable City Initiative. Phew, it's not. It's just some kind of form letter. LCI now, it's official as of this week. Livable City Initiative, the government agency that cracks down on blight, can now just send you a letter if you're violating the building code and keeping people in bad conditions, rather than a certified letter, which is the way a lot of slumlords have been trying to sneak around, not being held accountable. And now LCI could fine you up to $1,000 a day. Keep after them and keep writing those letters to the people who deserve to get them. Well, if you got some food shopping to do, even downtown, you can't go to Elm City Market anymore. It closed this week. It was at 360 State for years on the apartment tower, close to a decade. A store that people always rooting for downtown. They hired ex-offenders and they tried to be part of the community. It wasn't working, so they moved to a smaller place 2 blocks over in the new apartment complex that was built at the old Coliseum site, but they lasted less than a month. It was down to 3,000 square feet, hard to compete, hard to stock enough, and right up the street in their old space and the big space in New Market to come in. I think there's a lesson here. Every time we're building anew in New Haven, we like mixed use because we felt that at urban renewal we made a mistake. Just put apartments here, put stores here, let the market decide. But we misread the lesson of Jane Jacobs, I believe, when she valorized the old apartments above the stores. So every time we build something, say if you got apartments, about a store under it. I think what the real lesson was listen to organically the decisions people make when they invest based on what they think people want, rather than what a city planner has in their idea about what should work in the market. Well, I got my Yale Bulldogs shot glass. You know, the Bulldogs is supposedly their football team. It's also a symbol for how Yale treats its home city. And I'm thinking specifically about the way it has a police force that it feels it does not need to be accountable to the public, even though we give them their rights. Let me tell you what I mean. The Yale police, they have the right to stop you and me on the street, to arrest us, to jail us, to shoot us, to kill us. We give them that right under law, but then they need to be accountable under law when people complain and say they're not doing the job right. Because in fact, their rights to police and do all that come from the city. But Yale has always seen its police force as a way of protecting its community from the city without feeling like it needs to answer. The Civilian Review Board this week went public about how for years they've been trying to get Yale's police department, which gets its approval from the New Haven Police Commission, to do what the New Haven Police Department has to do, which is to share files about complaints and have that reviewed. Now, Yale has a very good police chief, and they had a good chief before him. They say it was just an oversight that they haven't even answered any inquiries about a memo of understanding to start doing that. We'll see if the proof is in the pudding, because it's the institution that's the problem. It's the bulldog attitude that's the problem, but we shouldn't let up until we get results. Well, here's a biography of God. God sent me a message for this podcast, God meaning AI. I asked AI, what should I say on the compost heap? That's all I said was compost heap. About New Haven Public Schools' new effort to craft an AI policy. Within a second, I got an answer where they knew what I meant by compost heap. They knew about the video, and they knew about Maya McFadden's story in the Independent about the discussion about what the AI policy should be. It gave me this breakdown. It suggested I say 3 things. It did not mention my suggestions, which were that all tests and all writing take place in person in the classroom. We got the yonder pouches, so people can't use AI for that. We got to learn to think. That students get training in fact-checking what they learn from these powerful new AI tools, and that we go slow. Yes, I got that instant answer from AI. It wasn't bad. It's an interesting new tool. I like it. But it can't replace thinking, including deliberative thought. So let's not rush into an AI policy, even if one of the chatbots on Google or ChatGPT can spit it out in no time. Until next time, this is New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary. Remember, always pick up and recycle your trash while we still can.